Wow, that's bright. Jesus. All right. Maricopa PD, Maricopa, Arizona, March 27th, 2022, and I have absolutely no idea what this is about. Not a clue. Somebody sent this to me and says, hey, check it out, so we're going to check it out. McNeil Street. You think it's supposed to be McNeil Street, or is it really McNeil Street? Like, is McNeil somebody? Neil, McNeil. And foul language. Homestead neighborhood near West Robbins Drive. Man, those houses are right on top of each other, dude. That sucks. 56-year-old Lawrence Knudsen of Maricopa indicated he wanted to carry out self-harm and that he was armed with a .22 caliber handgun.
Maricopa Police Department. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm at North and McNeil Street.
Can you spell that street name for me, sir?
Say it again.
Can you spell that street name for me, please?
Mac, MacNeil Street. Homestead.
And what's going on, sir?
Nobody's listening to me. I'm about to put a bullet in my head.
Oh.
No one's listening to you?
Okay, check it out. When this call comes out, she's going to push this out to an MDT or over the radio or both. When you get this call, what is your mental preparation for this? How are you going to set up for this call? Where are you going to park? What are you going to do when you get out? Old Dean. Hi, this is Dean.
Hello.
Dean?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is
How do you know my name is Dean? How do you know my name is Dean?
What's going on, sir?
How do you know my name is Dean?
I heard your voicemail.
Oh.
Okay.
What's going on today? Dean, what's going on today?
Dean doesn't want to talk. Hey, real quickly, I know I sometimes give the call takers and dispatchers a hard time on here, but honestly, they're doing tough work like this. They hear shit on their end of the phone that we don't hear on our end of the radio, and there's nothing they can do about it. So, you know, little tip of the cap to those men and women.
I'm not looking to hurt any cops, okay?
I totally understand.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not looking to hurt any cops.
Okay, are you able to stay on the phone with me even if you don't want to talk?
Well, if you keep asking stupid questions, I will hang up.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
So, Dean essentially wants the cops to kill him for him. He wants them to suicide him. I don't want to hurt any cops, but I'm going to be armed and outside when they show up. And I feel like he's leaving them with no choice but to do what he's too afraid to do for himself. Could be wrong.
What?
Where's your gun right now, Dean? My officers want to know.
It's on my tailgate, on top of my tailgate, right by my right hand.
Okay.
And I am right-handed.
Okay. Are you able to kind of move away from it? Just so when the officers see you?
No, fuck no. No, fuck no.
Okay. Is there a reason why?
Because I've had enough.
Okay. Can you stay on the line without disconnecting and just, we don't have to talk if you just stay on the line.
No, just bring them. Bring them motherfuckers.
Dean's been drinking. Come on, Dean.
Just bring him.
Are you going to be
That's what's gonna
confrontational?
happen. Probably.
Why?
If they hurt me, I'm going to be confrontational.
We're here to
Tell 'em
help
not to
you,
hurt
Dean.
me.
We're here to help you.
I don't fucking think so.
Then why did
Why
you
not?
call?
At this point, Dean, we're just here to make sure you're okay.
Just bring these motherfuckers in.
Okay.
Bring them in right now.
Where do you want them to meet you?
Pumping himself up.
Right out in front of my fucking pickup.
Okay. Are you able to at least keep your hands by your side?
No?
I will keep my hands in front of me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, can I just keep you on the phone with me until you see officers?
Probably not.
Good. I like that. Not that it matters, but park away. Why is parking away like this a good thing? Because distance is your friend, right? Gives you time. Time is your friend. Time and distance are your friend. So if they park away from him, that leaves less time for him to set up an ambush, less time for him to do other stupid shit, and more time for you to set up and be prepared for whatever it is that you're going to deal with.
What?
Okay, what's going on now, Dean? Are you able to put your hands up?
Is there cops next to me?
They're in the area. They just want to make sure everything's safe before they approach you.
Tell them to quit being pussies.
Dean, that's not what this is about. This is to make sure everyone stays safe.
Tell them to quit being pussies. Are they to my right or are they to my left? Tell me that.
I can't tell you what direction they're coming from.
There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
What is that? Dean, what does that mean?
Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker.
Do you see them?
Come on. Yeah, I fucking see him.
Okay.
Come
Hey,
on.
pumping himself
Let's
up.
do this.
Are you...
Come on. Come on. Come on. My hands are up. You want to fucking shoot me? Back up. Come on. Back up. Back up. Hey.
He said it. He said it. I'm doing this. Okay, officers aware of dispatch conversation indicating that Knudsen was armed with a handgun waiting for officers. Officer Corey exited her patrol car armed with a less lethal beanbag device. Officer Nyes to her right switching from service weapon to taser. If your dispatcher indicates to you that the person that you're going to be meeting with is armed with a gun, do you exit your vehicle with something less than a gun? Question mark. Ah, well.
Station holding North McNeil Street.
Whoa. See your hands!
Back up! Back up! Come on! Let's do this! I'm doing this!
Officer Nye initially is armed with a service weapon but switches to his taser device as Newsom approaches Officer Nylander. Officers repeatedly tell Newsom to back up, but he continues to close to Officer Nylander with a black object in his hand. Officer Nye discharges taser simultaneously. So, was the discharge of the taser sympathetic to the gunshot, or was the gunshot sympathetic discharge of the taser? Don't know. Again, do you bring less lethal to a lethal fight? And I don't know General Orders Policy Procedure SOP for Maricopa, but it's a question I got to ask. If you know beforehand the subject's armed with a gun,
Hey, hands! My hands are up. You want to stop? Back up! Back up! Back up! You better fucking back up! Back up! Back up! Let's do this! Back up! Back up! I'm doing this. Hey! Shots fired, shots fired. Hey!
she fired, he fired. So I think the taser deployment was sympathetic to, again, don't know, speculating from what I'm seeing, the taser deployment was sympathetic to the duty weapon.
Shots fired, shots fired. You okay? Stay on the ground.
Following is a previous body-worn camera video that has been paused to show the black object in his hands. He approached the officer. I've seen him turn the object with a vape pen. He was holding a cell phone in his other hand.
Stop! You better fucking back up! Back up!
Black object in right hand determined later to be a vape pen.
Back up! Back up! I'm doing this. Hey!
Now, real quickly, look at his left hand. Like that. Near, not a fucking word.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Officers immediately began medical aid until the arrival of paramedics. He was transported to the hospital where he died of his injuries. Yo, little Derringer. I wasn't kind of like that. Outside agency incident resulted in a death. Pinal County Sheriff's Office, blah, 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 Maricopa Police Department conducted. Okay. So, I mean, what are the circumstances here, right? So, totality of the circumstance. Man calls in, says he wants to put a bullet in his brain, tells the dispatcher, the call taker, that he's got a gun and that he wants the officers to meet with him. Over the phone, you can hear him hyping himself up. Let's do this. I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. The officers arrive. He approaches them with objects in his hand. The officers had been advised by the dispatcher that he was, in fact, in possession of a handgun and probably that he was having some suicidal thoughts. He approaches them with an object in his hand. I mean, at the end of the day, do you assume that it's not a gun or do you assume that it is a gun? And if you're assuming it's a gun, do you meet that with less lethal? I'll be interested to see how this all plays out. If you're looking at totality of the circumstances, it seems to me that what they had to go on is what they had to go on. And Dean was probably, in my estimation anyway, looking for a way out, and he didn't want to do it himself, so he had somebody else do it for him. And I really, really despise it when people do that. You're going to make one of us do something to you that you weren't willing to do to yourself. So now one of us has to live with the fact that we took your life because you wanted to end your life, but weren't willing to do it yourself. That's bullshit. That's my feelings on it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Comments in the comments section down below. Share it. Subscribe. Tell me you love me. You guys be good or be good at it. We'll see you next time. Be safe.